Hello. There's the game. So, um, The Witness does not have a menu screen. You open the game and it says, how many graphics do you want? And I say, as many as goddamn possible. And it says, absolutely. Here you go. And then you're just right there. It's just open. There's many things that baffle me about this game. That's one of them. Although I can absolutely, like, nobody's gonna arrest you if you don't use a menu screen. You can absolutely do that. The other things that baffle me, I would like to imagine myself meeting the person who devised this game and saying, this is confusing to me, and whoever that was says, really, was it because of the puzzles? Because of the difficult and stringent puzzles that we put in this game for you to solve? And I say, no, it's because you put quotes from people that you seem to believe are very, very clever lying around the world for me to play them and listen in their entirety while I attempt to do other things. Why did you do this, is what I would like to say. Should I ever meet this hapless game developer, who I presume made this entire game by themselves, you know, solo dev. Anyway, what am I talking about? Hello, Sol Wasman. Hello, Max. Everyone comes to witness my witnessing. I am, in fact, right now witnessing a lot of things. I can't fall off, so I don't need to be careful. You can see quite a lot of pretty much the whole island, so this gives me my first overhead view of what I'm actually looking at. I keep wanting to press the zoom in button from Dishonored. If you were ever to meet the singular developer alone in an alley, let's not go there. I don't want to imply anything that may involve me tearing someone's legs off until they explain themselves. What can we see from up here? There's a lot of red down there, and I don't remember what the red is. There's also a lot of squares. There's the woman with her hand out. Over there appears to be like a broken apart ship, and I have not been there yet. There's also what looks like a tent in the trees. I'll try and make a mental note. The dark green forest I haven't been to. The orange forest is where we shot this laser beam. We don't know why we did that yet. There's the little town with the windmill and the shipping container. That castle with the wall around it is where I began. That shrine with the red tree is where I realized this was a perspective-based puzzle game. And then there's like a bamboo forest, but I think it's surrounding something I have not yet been able to enter. There's also a pathway leading out into the water with some rocks that I can see. And there's these black obelisks dotted around the place that appear to be cataloguing the things I have solved. And one of them, you could see the number of things I had not solved, and it was a lot of things. So that was kind of intimidating. Let's just do this already. Right, so that's in our obelisk. Get solving. I'm trying. This looks like just the same. I think that's just like a hint, as if you needed one to do that. Right, so what the hell is up with this? This looks sort of like a hatch. This, I presume, is the developer of the game. This is one of the guys who shipped the game, as you can see. There's a wire going into this box, and there is a puzzle on the side of the box that is not open. And then the wire goes into the hatch. So I presume, I think I need to power this cable, although it comes from the inside, then solve this, and then it will go back inside. If this hatch opens, these strange chiseled men will just like fall down into the hatch here. This is very much like being a part of Lost, the TV series. Hey Ariana, it's the lesser known prequel of The Looker. It's a strange title. If they've called it The Witness simply because it's a perspective based puzzler, that is a bit strange. I'm not sure I really get on board with that. This guy is like, he likes to think he's Abe Lincoln or something. I really wish I could jump. I know there's no reason to. Okay, so sequel to Lost, Confused. To be fair, they were pretty confused in Lost. This guy has a computer and he has a kind of chisel. It looks like he was whittling this. Is this a reference to the developer of the game? Is this the likeness of the developer just depicted here, sleepy, beside his laptop, with this like reference to him making the game by whittling down these clay artifices? If that's true, I hate it. Here is a very angry woman and a man who... Hang on, is that his footprint? It looks sort of like an indent of a footprint, as if he is stepping forward and not back. Once you beat this game, I recommend playing The Looker. It's a very good joke game that makes fun of the witness. Okay, I thought you were just making a joke about something that would potentially be called The Looker because of the witness. But if that's a real game, I'm very interested. I'm not saying this is a bad game, but I do think it is eminently make fun ofable. Oh no, wait, there's another person. It's a real game. Okay, yeah, I'm interested. Another person with a laptop and a chisely thing. Looks like they just sort of got tired of what they were doing. And then there's this guy. I'm pretty sure I listened to that. I'm not listening to it again. Someone who is using one of those sightline things to check that something is level. The Witness is a good game from what I've seen, and I might play it, to be quite honest. Well, if you want to go into it completely clean, don't watch me play it. On the other hand, I don't know if it would really spoil it for you. I'm not sure how much narrative there actually is. There is a guy just kind of lying down. Is that a piece of paper? Or is it toilet paper that got stuck to him? The Looker is 100% making fun of the pretentiousness of The Witness and its authors. I can see why. I've only played like one session of this. Oh yeah, that's that woman who scared me, who's like climbing up here. The stream feels like it could use some lo-fi beats. I don't know quite how to adapt to this request. I don't have any beats apart from my intro music, which is royalty-free intro music. I do agree. I think they should have written some music for The Witness and put it in. Okay, well, what is this for then? Maybe I have to just leave it for now. Maybe I can't do anything. I don't see anything I can interact with on this mountain. And I don't see any purpose for the laser beam that I have enacted. The silentness. It is kind of silent. Oh. Hello. Maybe this is what happened. Maybe I opened this wall. Play some heavily trademarked music, straight up Aerosmith. Maybe. Okay, well this has rules that I don't know. Do I want to go through the blue ones only, maybe? What do you mean I can't go? What? Why can't I go up there? Huh? It stopped me, but I'm not sure why. Nope, that wasn't it either. The red and blacks aren't next to each other, so I don't know if I need to go around them. I don't know. Nope. Woo! Woo! Nope, I don't know what I need to know to do this. So... perhaps when I have discovered the point of yellow dots. What was up with you? What's with your... oh, that's a little bit gnarly. There's a lot of colours going on down there. I don't think I've been to that section, so why don't I make that my next, It's gonna be something to do with this raised arm at some point, I'm sure. It's a little bit funny how for a second you go, oh, this is precarious. And then you're like, wait, no, there's invisible walls around everything, so I physically cannot fall off. So I can just whee! Okay, wait. This way? Whee! Hello. I'm in Purple World. There's a puzzle over there. I have to go around. I can't go in there. Okay. Witness, I'm gonna warn you, we have several people watching and you need to be entertaining. What if just unprompted a health bar appeared on the screen? I think if that happened, this would be contender for my game of the year. That would be so funny. I love that. Why can I not find a path? There, that one. This one. Go. Am I going underground? No. At least I won't die of thirst. The weird thing, the thing that is just so strange about this, is that it wouldn't be a pretentious game if it wasn't for the quotations lying around that you can, like, just press with your finger and listen to what Mark Twain said once. That's the only part of it that is. The rest of it is just a normal puzzle game. You could have just not done that. What did I do? What? I don't know what the rule was. That didn't teach me anything. Okay, is this a tutorial? Just like a happy children's hospital. Hello? No. Okay, here's one. Can I do this? Okay, three squares. Do I have to do 3 sides? They're in different orientations too. Oh god, it really didn't like that. Alright, what? The first one was 1 square and I did 2 sides. And I don't know what that means. Remember that game, Everything? It would be 40% less pretentious without the philosophy narrations. It'd be just a silly game with rolling deer. I don't actually know that game, so I don't know what rolling deer means. Okay, what if I just trial and error for a bit? What do you want me to do with these 3? Do I have to draw a shape around the thing? Okay, that was satisfied with what I did. However, this is a very strange prompt. Because I can't do that. Apart from, I have to leave one section not done. Okay. So to do this, I would need to start on the top. Like this. And then go up, and then go like that. Okay, that didn't like it. What do I... How do I do that? Maybe I do that. And then like that. No. I don't really understand what the difference is. What if I did this? Nope, doesn't like that. There's not too many ways I can... Okay. These two are fine. No. I've done it like that before. I actually don't have any ideas. How many other ways can I witness this? I've done that. I've done this. Why does it... I'm doing the same thing. It's the exact same as the other ones. On its side. No, can't do that. What if just fuck you? What if just fuck you? I don't know. I will take ideas from chat. I actually really don't know. Find my puzzles. I found one. I just can't do it. If only Slenderman were here. Connect my dots. Okay, I have to start at the top to do the final bit. What if I did... No. No. Wit my Ness. Hi there, digital kid. Go back to the first puzzle in the area. Okay, this one. This one was just one square. And I did it. But I don't know what the criteria were. Oh, there's another one here. I didn't see this. I didn't notice it on the way in. It's the same color as the grass. Alright, fine. Tutorialize me. So that wasn't it. But that is? I mean, yeah, to be fair, you were actually correct. I had to find my puzzles. So 2. Yes. Wait. 3? Okay, is it that you have to create a block section as depicted with no line separating any of it? So this one needs to be a square and it would have to be... No, that's not what it is. Nope. Yeah, no, I think... Like, yeah, just ask if I need help. But yes, I'm perfectly okay with suggestions on this one because... Let's just be honest. A lot of these are a little bit out of range of a few mental leaps. It would depend on the person, but some of these... I don't think I'm getting it. I'm solving them, and then I'm not getting it. It's the quantity of squares in each section your path draws. It's not about making the shape, it's about having 1, 2, 3, or 4 squares in a closed section. That's a bit confusing though, because this isn't a closed section. I've gone around 3 sides, but one is blank, because you cannot complete that side. This one I've drawn kind of that shape by not interrupting the space between the squares. This one is what? How do I close that section? Do I draw around all the sides? No, I don't. Presumably the yellow thing has to be inside of whatever I've drawn. I just did that. I'm just doing random things. What do you want from me? Okay, what if it's this bit? What if it is this? No, it can't be that section. That doesn't work. Alright. Why? 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 I did it, but why? I don't know what I did. Okay, it was around 3 edges, and then around 3, and then also around 3. And this one was 1, 2... everything except this bit. You have 4 closed off squares inside the region. I am still confused. Okay, the end is here. So if I just did that, that's a no. It could be that it's literally about drawing the shape. It can't be, because I did draw the shape in the previous one and it said no until I put it in a different place. Hey, it's Itai. Please feel free to offer any advice or guesses that may come to mind, because I'm bad at this. How about this? How about that? What do you think about that? That was fine with this. Hey, Mudfox. Oh my gosh, everyone's here. Hello, Supreme Mr. Bean. Good news. I have been assigned a Digimon by my friend who was in a Digimon movie. Who is your friend? Tell me right now. And then tell me which Digimon it was. Alright, have I learned anything? So... that's a yes. Draw my I can't say it. Tetrominos. Sorry. 2. So I had to head it off there to make it 2. 3. No, that won't work. 3. And also 1. No. This can't be any other orientation, so it's got to be like that. If I do it like this, then that's satisfied, but that isn't. Okay. Okay, this is hard. This is actually pretty hard. She won a fan contest? That's really intriguing. I must know more. Whoops. Ta-da! You got Gotsumon! That's intriguing. How did you feel about that? I feel great about it. Aww! Can you make it an X after you do it the first time? Sorry, plus sign. After you do it the first... A fun little guy and a connection to the earth. That's great. Flame Dramon found dead in Miami. I'm... What if I went... No, I think I just did that. This is a small one. There's only so many ways that you could even do this. Could the L-shaped one be a vertical 3 stack? It would confirm the theory from earlier. Well, yeah, I'll try. Oh no, I can't do it because I can't do 3 sides around that one. And also do that. There's no way to... Friendship ended with Flame Dramon. Now Gotsumon is my best friend. Yeah, I was thinking what if it didn't matter about the orientation and it meant like this. But it didn't seem to like that, which was my best guess. Or it could be like this. But that leaves these two open. Oh, if only you were slightly bigger. What if square? I can't do a square because then I can't get my thing out of the maze. What if square but edges count? What? That's even more confusing. Oh, it's telling you you can combine them. Okay, so you put them together to make the shape. Okay. 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 How would that work? Does it have to... does it have to be... No. Draw my shapes! Why does this keep going? Does it... Okay, just the same? Yeah, same again. Okay. 3 and a square. No. I don't think I drew it properly. 3 and a square. No. Square and 3. Yes! How is that different than when I did it the other way around? What? No. Fits my geometries. Square and... No. No. This is... Okay. No, that doesn't make 2. Is it time for a mount theory to make a comeback? Yeah, we need to call all of these such and such theory. A mount theory. How would a mount theory work? It would need 6. That doesn't work because you can't get it inside. That doesn't work either. That's impossible. Long posting coming from my friend. I must know. Which movie? It may not be the one that I saw, so I may not know any specifics. Form an L shape with a little apostrophe at the top. What? This has done the worst job of explaining any rules of anything in the entire world ever. No. Not even slightly did it enjoy that. Like a C. Like that? When the first Try movie was going to be in theaters, Crunchyroll did a fan video contest. You were supposed to submit a short thing about what Digimon meant to you to win prizes. And I love prizes, so I entered. I was one of like 5 or so people who got picked, which was neat. But I didn't know they were literally going to play our videos before the movie as part of the theater screenings until I was in the theater and suddenly I was also on the screen. Then throughout the night I got texts from Digimon friends in other time zones who were like, you were there on the screen, I saw you. That is fantastic. I love it. That's amazing. Your friend spiritually succeeded Angela Anaconda, and nothing can ever take that away from them. That's really, really good. Yay, Patamon! It's such a fun exercise, and I'm really glad I got to hear that. I didn't know there was that contest existed, but I was a little bit blind to the Try stuff when that happened. Maybe I should watch it, I don't know. I'm just vaguely aware that they did a remake of the whole first series of the Digimon TV show, and they just kind of made it worse, apparently. So I hear. So that's just the modern stuff. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Sorry. Let me follow. let me try following these instructions. Right, up. Left, up. Right, up. No, neither of them enjoyed that. Her name is in the last Evolution Kazuna movie as an American Digidestined. That's amazing. You get to be like canonical. There was always a really good vein of that. I forget. I think it was in the second series. Where you follow the main cast of kids around having their adventure, but then when they get to the 11th hour climax of the story, it reveals that, you know, how many was it? The few of them, I can't remember exactly how many kids there were. The few of them that you've been following aren't the only people who've even got Digimon. There's like a bunch of kids in each country, and then they go around the world and visit all of them, and you get to see all these different people who've just been kind of having their own story, maybe the whole time or maybe just more recently. But it really made it clear that it could be you. That was like the whole dream of that. It was like in Pokemon, everyone knows that Pokemon exist, and doing anything with them is like a career. But in Digimon, it was like, could you be special enough to have one? And then at the very end, they came up and said, of course you can. Everyone can. You don't need to do anything other than just... I was going to say believe, but that's a bit trite. You are special enough. Everybody is special enough. Kids all over the world were getting these things. They didn't discriminate. You could... Even if you were like a really shit kid, you still got to have a Digimon. Okay, I'm just going to follow instructions from chat. I'm going to witness the puzzle being solved by other people. Okay, right, up, left, up, right, down. If anyone puts in the Konami code, I'm banning you. Right, up. Saul Waspman got it right. Let's just soak in that for a second. Alright, so I drew the shapes, but I don't understand. I mean, yes, the shapes are there, but the 4 pieces of the square were not outlined by the line at all. I didn't interrupt, but I think I was doing that. Wasn't I doing that? I really don't understand what it counts as. The key was to cordon off the bottom left section, but I did do that. I did draw around those 4 squares in so much, with different lining. I don't understand why mine didn't work and that did. Okay, what actually happened there when we completed that? Let me double check. I don't know. When you cordon off shapes, you can't have more than what they require of you. That's very... I think Sol Wassman, the 5th horseman of the apocalypse, has entered the chat. So I am no closer to understanding this than I was before. I already know how to do these, but I don't understand how to do this one. So it doesn't like that because there was too much. It needs to be just enough of it. Or something? No, this doesn't work. I have to be at the top when I finish drawing it. But no, I did it again. Offset the middle one and connect to one of the sides. Do a full Tetris T. Oh yeah, I can just connect them. I kind of forgot. Like this. Like this. No, that doesn't work. I need to be at the top. Oh, I can just go out like that. This kind of blows. Like every time I do one, I'm just thinking, man, this blows. Did I light that up just now? I wasn't even paying attention. I have 300 hours in Blueprints. This game cannot hurt me. Thank God there are people here who have puzzle brain. The rules are completely clear. Well, kind of. I swear to God, I've been... Drink the red worm turd. I don't wanna. I swear I've been drawing those shapes and it just went no at me. Right, let's try and stay on track. I was gonna go this way and investigate this area because there's like there's tree houses. There's a swamp here. Oh, hello. There. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Don't give me that. Yeah, I know it's gonna get stuck. That's why I went behind this tree. And now it doesn't work. What do you want from me? Nope. Now it works, but I can't get through. Align my shadows. Why is it doing this? I can see what I'm supposed to do, but I can't do it because you've decided I'm not allowed. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Draw my lines. What if by doing this, what if every time I put one of those patterns into the obelisk, I'm bringing forward the date of judgment, the end of all things. I can't go this way, but there must be some reason why this allows me to walk down here. It might be that. Maybe I'll come back to this. You're slowly releasing Cthulhu. Maybe. It's witness, not wetness. You can't swim. Thanks. That is, however, the name of the porn parody of this game. Which I hope exists. So, there's a lot of stuff on this island that is clearly intentionally built. Well, half built. Hey, you can't just pull that out at me as if it's like a zing. I'm not gonna write fanfic about The Witness. There's nothing going on. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's intentionally been half built and then abandoned. But this pieces of a shipping a big oh my god, what are the giant ships called? The giant shipping thing. This doesn't look like it was built or anything. Yeah, a tanker, whatever. Freighter, that's a good word. It looks like it's not, you know, intentionally here. It looks like it's just rotted. It also looks like I could get up to it if I was on that bit of grass. And I hardly knew her or whatever. And I'm loving the enthusiasm. Yeah, I think I can't get here up there from down here. So let's check and veer to the right if we can get out of the weird swamp forest. What are these called? Not just a swamp. It's I cannot think of a single word this evening. It's too warm. It's too hot for this. Hello? Mangrove. Thank you. Literally was what I was trying to think of. I swear. Oh look, an obelisk. Yeah. Find my splorges. That's what I'm calling these. This sucks. That one looks like a guitar or a hairpin. This actually sucks. Like, just pointing at these like, you have to do all of these. Man my groves. Pfft. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything with this. However, what is inside this castle? This isn't the starting castle, because I'm nowhere near that. I can't believe they really went ahead. Oops. They really went ahead and made a whole substantial game with a single puzzle in it. Oh wait, it's this. It's this area. Yeah, I know this. Find my schnibblies! Ooh! So I know what I had to do here. I need to get up there so I can look at the schnibbly from above. That is what I'm calling them now. And then I couldn't find it. And I've been up here. And that didn't do anything. I need to see the schnibbly from really high up. And there's no other way I could find to do anything. So I left this area. It's reminding me of School of Rock because he named himself Mr. Schneebly. I bet this surprises no one, but I don't like the film School of Rock. Oh no, I'm back in Orange World. Didn't like Orange World. Yeah, see, you guys know about my hater energy. No one's surprised. Fun haters! I arrived just in time to hear School of Rock slander. Is everyone here a School of Rock enjoyer? Nobody understands me. Yeah, I've done all this. There's a gate with no visible workings at all. So that's probably done from inside the castle section. Yeah, hello scenes. Welcome to... I like the movie, but it definitely doesn't make fucking sense. Honestly, it's not the nonsensicality of it that bothers me. I think fiction can set its own rules for how serious it's being. And you can play with that if you want to. You don't have to do a serious thing as long as you make it obvious that you aren't. It's basically fine. Jack Black in general can do no wrong. He's a great actor. There's nothing wrong with him. I think it's just like I just find it kind of annoying. And I know this is going to sound kind of weird considering how many films work on this premise, but I find it unenjoyable when somebody, a major character, is successful, is heralded, is given a heroic conclusion, when all they have done is be stupid. It's just, that is literally just that. It's that all he did was, well, not just stupid, but also selfish. He was a selfish idiot character the whole way through, and then everyone loved him and it was fine. That's basically my problem with it. And it's not to say it is a bad film in any respect. It's a perfectly good at what it was doing film. All it takes to be a teacher is just that, actually. Like, yeah, what is it saying about the teaching profession? Oh, I haven't seen this yet, so I was wandering around kind of randomly. That's strange. That's really strange. It looked like a kind of... It looked like it's sort of like a person, and then when I got closer, it didn't. Well, it's like one of those, you know, if you're actually out in the woods, you'll pretend it'll feel like you're seeing people inside the tree trunks. Almost missed puzzles because I was stuck in Death Stranding land. How are you finding it? Oh, I'm back here. What is the purpose of this area exactly? What is that? My big crushing machine, which fell apart. Did you guys know? So, a little while ago, my mom insisted that we watch a movie because she wanted to show me this movie that she really enjoyed. And I was a little bit... Like, we don't often enjoy the same movies, that's all. So we watched it, and at the beginning of this movie, I thought it was doing something similar to School of Rock. Because it's about a very... a teacher who is very different from the rest of her peers, who takes her job less seriously, but is no less good at it, if you see what I mean. I thought the whole idea was going to be very School of Rock-esque, where all the other teachers realize that they don't have to be boring, and it's more important to enthuse these children about the world around them than it is for them to remember literal facts and dates. And then that wasn't the point of the film at all. The point of the film was that this, the main character, this teacher who was well liked by her students and was treating them more like adults and giving them life lessons, she was just completely off the rails. I'm gonna need a 1 to 5 rating on Nacho Libre. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Anyway, the name of the movie is The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, and it starred Maggie Smith, and she was really, really good. And it was about... It was basically like if you did School of Rock in Scotland, and instead of everyone winning, well, whatever happens at the end, instead of them doing their best at the concert and proving that they have learned in ways that aren't measured by school and it's all going to be okay, instead of that, Jack Black started telling everyone stuff that was literally not true, and enthusing them about things without measuring the consequences. And then one of the children in his class ran away from school to go and join the wrong side of a war in another country and got killed. That's what happens in the movie. And then everyone was like, wait a minute, she's teaching them what? It's called The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. And I thought it was going to be like School of Rock, and it was going to be like, oh yeah, there's a door there I haven't gotten to yet. I thought it was going to be like... And then they all learned that this sweet and beloved woman's teaching style was different, but it was giving these kids something that they did in fact need. And then no, so one of them just gets killed, and there's also like a teacher that's in relationships with some of the students, and they get kind of fucked up about all of that's happening, and no one is actually looking out for them. It was a very serious film, as it turned out. Oh, I still don't know how to do this because I don't know what the little blobs mean. Yep, still can't do that. Oh, where should I go? I should have probably taken a screenshot when I was looking over the whole island. I keep looking at stuff and thinking, no, I've been there. I don't remember what I hadn't done. Let's look around these buildings again. The top review of... It's not my movie on Letterboxd is, lol, I love this fascist slut. Well, that's a bit reductive. But yeah, I did like how it set that up in a way, because throughout the film she keeps on... First of all, she starts showing the children projector slides from her trip to Italy. And you think she's just like loving Italy because it's artistic and it's so cultured, and she does. But she also starts showing them slides of like the Italian militias all lined up, and she keeps talking really, really well about them. And I kept on sitting up in the middle of this and saying, why does she love fascism? And then she starts going on about like Mussolini and how good he is at keeping everyone in line. And it's like she's praising fascism, but it becomes clear that she doesn't really understand what she's praising. She just thinks everyone is doing stuff so passionately. And isn't that great? Isn't it great to be passionate about something? And these kids are like, yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm going to go to Italy and I'm going to fight for good old Mussolini. And she's like, yeah, women can do anything. It's an all-girls school, by the way. So she literally starts impressing on these girls, like, if you don't take initiative and put your foot forward in the world, then men are going to walk all over you, and you need to get in there and show everyone what you're made of. And one of them tries to go to war in Italy and tries to get there from Scotland. She's like 11 and she dies. Sorry for the spoiler, but like, I think that's probably the best way to get people interested in this one film. It's just that's what happens in it. Oh, cool! I'm on the beach here with the chain of rocks. Can I go out there? Can I walk out into the sea? Anyway, I enjoyed watching that movie, and I appreciated the recommendation to watch it. It did give me a headache because my expectations were so substantially destroyed. Hello? What do you want? This can't be it, right? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. What? Sure. Alright. Hello. Map! Did I unlock fast travel? Okay, Still got my awful Walmart-esque stance. Just kind of hunching over. I've unlocked a boat travel. So if... That's where I am. So I can use this and tell it to go here. Hello? Oh. So this is bizarre. Why? Okay. I don't think this is going to save any time compared to me going there myself. There's like buildings there. I didn't even go up to those buildings. I keep noticing things I haven't done yet. So what is this? Is this speed? Yes. Stop. A little bit. The wetness is real. If they don't explain why this island has been built why these things are partially constructed, I'm gonna be so mad. Don't tell me anything if you know, but the implication of a narrative is there, and they had better tell me something. All of this is naturally occurring. Alright, so I'm now here. Oh, my blob is moving so I can connect back to it. That's a good raid message. My blob is moving and now it's slowing down by itself. I see. Okay. So I think what I need to do is investigate the freighter formed after millions of years. You didn't miss anything. I was wandering around and telling everyone about a film I saw. Is that a Splorgans? I forgot what we're calling them. Is that a Splorgans? It looks like one. Yeah, so what I need to investigate is, can the boat take me somewhere that I could not otherwise access? Also, can I do this? No. What's in here? I think maybe I was in here, but I didn't know how to do this. But now, I do know how to do, the yellow stuff. How does that suit you? No. How about this? Wait. How about this? No. It doesn't like when you... Okay, if I'm doing them all together, it would have to be like that, wouldn't it? Right? No. If I combine them, it's got to be a square. Or I could do this. Surely. Right? What if this is a square then? No. Okay, what about this? Hang on, they're not flashing. They're not flashing at me for doing it wrong. I don't know if these are satisfied or not, because they used to flash when I did it to tell me who didn't like it. But now they're not telling me anything. Okay. A square for those, and then 2, and then 2. No. A square like this. And then 2. No. No. Yellows need to be held exactly in the right number of boxes. I'm trying. Like, that should satisfy, right? Because you can stack them together to make that. But I can't... I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how it was established. Which... Use the edge so you're not trapped. What do you mean? Does that satisfy it with one side open? Does that satisfy it? I don't know why it wouldn't. I feel like it wants me to do a square here. The last one with one side open. It did not satisfy the thing you don't know about. Oh, man. Okay, so There is something to do with the whites and blacks that I don't know right now. Because the only one I know about is when they're next to each other, and they're not next to each other, so I was kind of ignoring them. Should I keep trying to guess what the extra thing is, or shall I leave this? What could it be? You can probably brute force it. Okay, what could it want me to do with one corner differently from the other corners? Could be just don't touch any of them. I have to complete one side of this black one. This seems like a good place to learn. Okay. Oh, fuck off, I know that song. It can't be don't touch them because I need to create the square around this. I don't think I can guess if I'm being fully honest. I don't think I'm going to be able to just... No. Walks away. No, I don't think I was. Oh, I can just walk out of the hole. Can I pull this crank? With my eyes? Hit the bricks and try it later. There's clearly one here. Like, obviously this is one. It should let me highlight it from somewhere, surely. No. No, it really doesn't want me to. Okay. There's a pillar. There's gonna be a... Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, I remember this. There is going to be some kind of eventuality where I go up to the pillars and I can see that there is a pattern I have not yet done. And I can see the pattern, but I don't know where it is. And I'm going to be just wandering around the map, trying to find one specific squiggle somewhere. And I'm just not looking forward to it, because I can see that that's going to happen. Alright, so getting to the top of this tower will allow me to do some of that. What can we do anything here? I've learned a bit more since I was here the first time. Oh! That one's tilted! What? What? Oh, this has the black blobs in it too, and I don't know what that means. You don't know. What do the blobs mean? Why is it tilted? Why are you being so mean to me? Jeez. This, okay, this little village feels like it's an end game village because I don't know the rules for any of this. Look, you made Sol Waspman cry by being off center. I've been in here. Yeah, there was the single flower in the grate of the fireplace. That's not on. Oh god, there's nothing I can do here. This is just the inside of a puzzle. What does this do? I'm pretty sure it's already open. No. Right, what is... Let's take the ship again. Let's take the ship and make... We will have to take the ship to each location to investigate whether it... Oh, come on. Whether it allows access to somewhere new. So let's go. Continue. Go. Go fastly. Yay! That's a fun one. I bet they're... No, go back! No! Go back! I need this. I was literally about to say, I bet there are people who were hunting for these goddamn things, and that one, like, was the last one they needed or something. No, come on! Alright, I think I need to be... Oh, hang on. Jesus Christ. No, this isn't working. Alright, turn around. So that's why it allows you to set the speed. We'll go slow. Anything here? No. Done that one. Okay, you can go a bit faster. There's hang on, settings, vignetting. So there was one incredibly weird idea I had to do with the one in the clouds. I don't think it's backed up any of this. This is just normal stuff. I thought, what if you have to look at the clouds where they connect up into the thingy? And then like... and then go into the settings and adjust the brightness so that the cloud that's too dark is not too dark. Oh shit, that's not it. So that it's bright like the other clouds. I thought for a second that might be it. Why does that not work? There's nowhere else for it to go. Really? Alright, hang on. If this is doing what I think it's doing, then this is going to be incredibly annoying. Not only because it's I can see what it's wanting me to do, and it's going to be a bit annoying, but that I'm going to have to do it twice. Hooray. Alright. Go back the way I was going. Like, it's not subtle. I can see that there's two of it, and I can see that I'm on a moving vehicle. Alright. I wonder what is typically the final McBlob that everyone manages to get. I wonder what the least found one is. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my god. God, I sure am witnessing right now. It's a tie. You managed to break my chat UI somehow. Now what? Is that it? Or do I need to go down? I probably need to go down. No, Is this gonna work? No, it's not. Wait. Oh, there we go. I forgot it actually, like, did something when you finished. I thought I was gonna have to guess. Alright, go back! Let's do the other one. Is there anything I can see here before we turn around? There's this thing. No. This one? I thought it was going to want me to go along there and then down that tiny section of the parapet and then back along that one. Is that one anything? No. No, that would be absurd. There's no blobs here. I'm safe. Someone drew this. Or was this naturally occurring as well? So I'm gonna have to go on a slow-ass tour around the island just to find all the possible schmiddlies. What are we calling them? I've forgotten already. That map formed over millions of years. Schneeblies. Schmibblies. What is with that one that I can clearly see but is only partially orange? Okay, where is it? There it is. I gotta remember that it stops. When you've completed what it wants you to do, it starts sparkling, so I don't have to, like, do it too early and guess. Okay. Whee! Let me in! Whoop. Oh, I only just did that in time. No, not that there yet. There's so much water here. I wonder how many things are reflected just to make you do it a second time. Boop 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 boop. Boop. I mean, honestly, it's kind of insulting. Wait, which one is it? Which one is it? It's that one. Find the thing. By the way, the water is 1-to-1 reflective. So do the same one you already found, but upside down. Alright, we can go faster now. I want this at warp speed. Who's ringing the bell? It's a good thing there's no fish. Why? It's a good thing there's no fishing minigame. That looks weird as hell. What is that square? What is that square shadow? I'm sorry? Hello? There's a shadow. Yet. Well, good thing this boat is completely automatic and wheelchair accessible. Okay, I did all this. Oh. Castle. I didn't notice this, actually. Yeah, I did all of these, in fact. I'm really good at this game and I did them. That I'm not sure I've done. Yeah, I'm leaving this. We know this area. It is really funny how much longer it will take to navigate the map with this method. I've unlocked slow travel, in fact. Jesus Christ! Hi. What's up? You have bird feet. Oh. Is that a fish? That looks like... Yeah, they're koi! I just noticed there was another one. Okay, go backwards. Not too fast. I'm gonna have to find this red one. No, don't ding. Wait a minute, they're not koi, they're just tree roots. They just look like koi when you're below them. Okay, I like that actually. Okay. How does that... Okay, maybe you don't get this from the boat actually. Is it you? No, I don't think it's from the boat. I think that's something else. Oh, it's her hair! It looks like her hair. Or it's just a little mini Easter egg thing. That you can just see that from this perspective. Not really an Easter egg, just another perspective jumble thing. Don't think that's one of them. I don't think it's a Schmibli. I don't think it is. Nothing happened when I clicked on it. I'll keep it in mind. If we end up at the end and there's one missing, we'll just come back and boat ride past this woman. Yes, it might be a Schmibli from this island and not from the boat to get the right angle. This is so tense. I'm looking at everything. Are you a Schmibli? You're like a circle right now. No, apparently not. That looks like a dragon. This is taking so long. Oh, I've been there. I found that. This looks a little bit like a pair of buttocks. That's lost. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm stuck. Alright. Did they really like... Did they playtest this? And did people say, yeah, we had great fun with this section? Alright, I think I have to do this in motion going this way. So that the sunlight reflects forward. I did this too slow. Come on, move it. Come on! I overestimated how difficult this would be. I wish that they showed like a percentage of the number of puzzles you've done just somewhere that you could see. Just so you had some idea of how much you had completed. I wonder if the world will end. I hope I die. I hope we all die. I wonder when we're gonna find one that's not just reflected light, but literally uses the sun itself. And then the power of whatever is happening causes the sun to fall. So there's a door. Did I find that? I can't remember. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Ah, the construction yard. I don't know if I've been on the bottom level here yet, actually. There is a openable hatch in the bottom of the boat, which is a little unnerving. Oh, man. No. You're doing some outer wild shit to me. That's to let the sharks in. Alright, well then go around this fucking long ass. Why not? This must be a... If you know this game, this must be a little bit difficult as a watch-along. Because you know what it's like with puzzle games. If you know the answer, watching someone trying to understand it is entertaining until it lasts just slightly too long, and then it's infuriating, you know what I mean? So this, if you were watching someone go on this long-ass boat cruise, and you saw them, potentially me, miss one of the Schneeblies, you'd be, oh god, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to yell about it, honestly. No idea what you mean. How many have I missed? Oh my god. Okay, well, we're getting a nice view of this decrepit freight hauler. Maybe why this probably brought all the materials for whatever they were building here, because there's quite a few shipping crates inland. Is there anything? Oh, I see something. I see something about to occur here. I mean, for all the things considered, the water does look really good. Okay, where? How? How? Is this going to... Do I have to start it from forward and then go back? Because there's no way that green line isn't something. Genuinely, did they really expect people who weren't streaming this to just stand here, motionless, with no music? The whole way through this? Okay, where's the circle? Where is Mr. Circle? That looks like the end of the thing. You could be playing music. I don't have... That looks like it was the end. That's the back. Jesus Christ. What did I miss? Go fastly. I needed to be taking it this whole way. Do you guys, have you ever heard of, I don't remember where this came from, but somebody mentioned that there is a quote from, like, either Gabe Newell or someone at Valve, and when they would devise stuff for their games, they put it in, and then they would, like, have someone playtest it, and then when they were playtesting, they would say, okay, so this thing that's in there, is it fun? And that was, like, what they used to determine whether something should actually be in the game no matter what it was. So I genuinely just, like, I would love to see if they ask that question to any of the playtesters. Like, yes, we have made a fixed viewpoint that goes on its own journey around a point of the island, which is the only way you'll be able to see a really, really long, okay, is it fun? Did you ask yourselves that question? Or, and if not fun, if you aren't aiming for fun, if you're aiming for something else, is it that? Is it stimulating in any way? Is this completing whatever aspect of the human psyche you intended to invoke? Where's the fucking circle? There it is. I mean, it's like also there. Must be the longest schmibbly. How do you actually... I can see a negative... Oh. What? What? Okay, that one is a bit weird. I think I need to go back for that one. Who made this game? Who made this game? Who's on my list? Wait, no! No! I've seen my mistake. Go back. The Great Wall of China is just one massive schmibbly. From space. I think this is part of the schmibbly. I think I can get into it like this. I was wrong, it was not. Okay. Jesus was here. I'll do this one first, I guess. Now, come on, please. What is this? Am I doing this wrong? Please feel free to tell me. I don't want to waste everybody's time. I can see the green one. green one seems more fun. But this has to come, it has to be one direction or the other, right? Surely this has to come through here. If I wait, does it... No? Okay, there's something wrong with that one. I'll do the green one. Why this mechanic? 8 times. That Schmibbly has depression. It's from being in this game. I'm getting really mean about this. Like, yes, you can design a game. I was really excited when I found out it was going to be about finding patterns in the world. Yes, you could do this. Should you have? Genuinely? Was that really a good idea? Okay, I gotta wait for a second till it's an actual circle. Okay, now. And there could be more. There could be one this way. There could be one this way. You gotta sit here on this fucking boat, checking every single one of these areas. You could be playing Wizard 101 right now. Ugh. Makes a noise when you grind up against the edge of something. As do most people. This is so silly. This is... No! Fuck! No! Come on. No! Come on, are you shitting me? Please just connect to this bit. Please just connect to this bit. Please. Come on. Come on, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. I have but one life in this world. And apparently 30 hours of it are going to be spent on this. God, if only I knew what Albert Einstein might have thought at this moment. Oh look, a very hittable bricks. No, I need to get this. I will hit the bricks if I don't understand enough to do the puzzle, but this is absolutely doable. It's just taking a really long time, and I need to do it to complete the game, so I can't... If I leave it and come back later, I'll just waste even more time getting back on the damn boat. Okay, go like fucking fast, I don't care. Speed run this shit. Alright, we have to do this as fast as possible. God, I wonder if it's possible to do it too fast and lock yourself into a dead end when the perspective moves. They'll probably do that at some point. the difference between when I realized the kind of game this was going to be, and I felt such a joy at the idea of having fun with it, and then the reality of how they've implemented all this. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh god. Ah, no! No! Fuck you! Oh my god, fuck you! That is reprehensible. You want me to do this at the slowest possible speed? You absolute misanthropes! What the hell is wrong with you? With no music! Alright, I'm taking suggestions. What music should I put on? That I can legally play? What would enhance this experience? Tosca Opera. I don't know what that is. Yeah, what, just random Kevin MacLeod's? I could do that. I could try and look for a Kevin MacLeod playlist and just have that on to make up for the fact they didn't put monkeys spinning monkeys. Okay. Is that what Saul Wassman was implying? How would I add that as a source? I would need a second. Like, I'm hemorrhaging viewers because of how lame this is. Okay, we're just about there. Okay, we're there. Stop. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's what monkeys spinning monkeys is. Okay. Okay, hang on. How do I add? I don't remember how to use OBS. I've had my setup static for a really long time. I just got to the part in Death Stranding where you have to rescue a kangaroo while dodging flaming dolphins raining from the sky. Was it fun? Plus. No, I don't want a new scene. I need a new source. No, that's not what I want. How do I add a... Add, I don't know, browser? And then don't make visible. Oh no, that's literally browser link. That's not what I want either. Um, media source? No, that's just a file. I'm sorry, I don't know enough about OBS to make this work. Now I've got a bunch of media sources just sitting there. I'm trying to add music, Soul Waspin, so that it's less boring watching me do this. So I was trying to add an audio source from a browser, but I don't know how to do that. I don't want to use my audio output because that's not specific to the browser, so that could just be anything. Yeah, media source is there, but I would need a file to associate with it. And I'm not using a file, I just want to use a browser source. How does one do this? I know Veg does it. Window capture, make invisible, select window, Firefox. Capture audio. Okay, no, I'm not. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know how to do this, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do this really slow now too. I don't want to mess it up again. Just start singing little songs. I don't... No. No, I don't wanna. I already threw my voice out just speaking in chat for a few hours because I speak so little in a general day. Sing us a shanty. I could, but I don't remember the words. Hang on. I'm gonna mess up what I'm doing by looking this up. I could play music on my phone and hold it up to the microphone. Also, that song, when I was a young boy, the song that is, I've never heard it. I have never heard whatever that song is that everybody knows. Come on. This is so slow. You guys continue. You guys continue singing it. I'll just watch. Yes, I've never heard the song. I don't actually know what the title is or who performed it. Actually, wait. If you don't have permission to use a song, can you sing it? Because I don't want to run afoul of a Twitch rule if it wouldn't be allowed. If you're just... I don't think you can, right? I think if you sing a copyright song, Twitch doesn't like it. Even if it's just you. I mean, I've got my... Twitch doesn't like it. Yeah, so I can't sing this. It's from a video game. It's a Shantia, like, but I don't know if that might go against the rules. Even if it's also from a game. You have to sing it jokingly bad. Well, good for me. That is how I was going to sing it. I've got my soundboard, which has the DuckTales Moon theme on it. I don't know if that sets off any copyright stuff. It hasn't so far. God, the fucking grinding noise. Yes, I know. I'm trying to do it. Okay. I mean, I could hum it without the words, because I don't know the words off by heart. Yeah, you guys go ahead. You sing. Entertain me. I'm not doing this to entertain you, because this isn't fun to watch. You guys entertain me while I'm playing it. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Yeah, I don't wanna get on anyone's bad knees. Okay. Yeah, this is how I reveal to everyone that I've never ever heard that song about the marching band that everyone really likes. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's too American. Maybe it was just slightly behind me as I grew up. How do you... I nearly missed it! I nearly missed it because I was reading the message. How do you even know that Warframe song? Life has many doors, Ed boy. In all seriousness, it's because one of my friends is a massive Warframe enjoyer and correctly presumed that I would like the song. Remember when, Sol Wassman, remember when we made fun of you for buying a Gooner outfit? I wouldn't have known how to make fun of you, but my friend saw that and was like, hey, tell him this exactly. And I was like, yes, I will. Sol Wassman paid like $5 for a sexy outfit in Warframe. And I wouldn't have known, but someone I know was like, hey, would it be funny if you made fun of this guy I don't know? For reasons that you don't understand. And I was like, yeah, I would. It's not fraud. I never said that it was like my insult. I don't know a lot about Warframe because it seems like there is an incredibly large amount of stuff that happens in it. But my friend is currently really enjoying what she calls some kind of incredibly abrasive pregnant boy king who lives in your house. And that sure is a sentence that apparently applies. to one of the most successful video games of all time that I did not really hear about until this year. Nothing but respect for Warframe enjoyers. I don't play it myself for reasons I don't even fully understand, because it looks pretty good. I picked that outfit because the Tenergen is dev-approved fan content putter. No, I know, that's another good a thing about them. You can make fan creations in the game, like cosmetics, and then they can get dev approved and they can be sold to other players and you can get a cut. That's great. That's a brilliant kind of marketing ploy. I'm glad everyone gets a cut of Warframe like that. That's great. Oh my god! I think I have the strength to do this. To see a marching band. I can't do this. Okay, look. Can we do it at a faster speed? Is it like physically possible for me to do it at a slightly faster speed? That was absolutely agonizing. I don't think I have ever played a video game in which a single errant mouse click can eliminate 20 minutes of whatever this is. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm also disappointed in everyone involved in the making of this. This ship is my Everest. I can see under that mountain. What is the dinging for? I mean, I'm not really that close. Okay, turn around. How many of these could there be? There could be ones to find on all these routes too. I can't change the speed while doing this either, obviously. Oh my god, I accidentally pressed something on my keyboard and it cancelled it. You could have picked Wizard 101. Every route's got one, like even when it splits. I'm gonna do this at fast speed. I'm gonna risk it because going the whole thing at slow is just not possible. I was risking demonetization or whatever the hell it is they do because it was so dull. Also, I do enjoy the bits, Soul Wasserman. I enjoy the constant optimism that I will play Wizard 101. I hope you do realize that I'm not going to, but it is funny for it to be mentioned, yes. Wait, did I miss it? Oh my god, did I miss it by accident? I missed it, didn't I? For some reason I didn't see it. I can't get it. Yeah, I missed it. What the hell is wrong with me? Sorry. This is so awful. I feel like anyone who actually makes it to the end of this stream, I should give some sort of award to them. Because no one is putting up with this unless you are a real beanhead. That's not what you're called. I have dedicated myself to not having one of those kitschy nicknames for people who know who I am. Everest wasn't beamed in a day. That is so many corruptions of that phrase. Okay, I'm gonna go up medium. Beaners. That just reminds me of that one post that got edited on Tumblr from From fuckers to fudgers and then meaners. Which one of you meaners told? I wish I did have the mental fortitude to know how to add an audio source from a browser, and then we could just listen to whatever royalty-free nonsense comes our way. I was surprised when I looked up how long it takes to finish this game, and it said it could be between 20 and 30 hours. I thought, for one puzzle game, that's a lot. Yeah, MIDI cover as well I could use. And apparently this is why. This is why the runtime of the game can go so long. It's because they make you do shit like this. I think if I was playing this on my own, I was just doing a single player run, and there was no music, and I'd failed this 4 times, I'd probably be turning the game off and not putting it back on. I am aware that those failures were my fault. It's difficult to focus when I have, you know, single digits of people expecting me, rightly so, to entertain them. Okay, whoop, whoop. Okay, and then I have to go up on this, and then whoop, really quick. I've got to be really careful not to click anything, taking my fingers off the buttons. I'm not even going to say anything. I need to focus so much. I cannot get this wrong. Okay. I cannot mess this up another time. I literally cannot. I'd have to commit Sudoku. Oh, oh god, that's so fast. I'm at nearly the slowest speed, and that was still really fast. Do I go up? Here? Come on! Okay. Who invented the idea for this puzzle? I just want to talk. Come on! This is brutal. You have to be so... The margin for error is very low at certain points of this. Like, instead of just having a nice time tracing around a route I found, I've got to be ruthless about it. It was easier on controller. Really? Did it make that much of a difference? Also, Outer Wilds mentioned. I would rather land on the sun station again than do this. Shall I swap games and just do that instead? Also, what goddamn pattern is this? Where am I gonna find a record of what I've done that shows this pattern? This isn't so much a puzzle as it is a challenge to not click any buttons on your mouse for 20 minutes. Oh. Fuck you. That was the worst puzzle I've seen in any game ever. That was legitimately terrible. I don't think there's even anything to like do with this ship. I think it's just that. I don't even deserve congratulations. I messed that up way more times than should be allowed by law. I took way too long to do it. Well, okay, what... Have I been here? I don't think I actually have been on this. What's going on in this area, guys? I don't even trust myself to do- I don't know what that is! I don't know what that meant. What did that mean? Also, I'm just waiting here a sec because I wasn't sure if it's I thank you. I wasn't sure if it was gonna do an alert for you, and if it didn't, I'm worried something is broken. That's quite creepy. I don't... Okay, is it something to do with being opposites? Something to do with having to repeat the pattern on one side as you do on the other. Oh, no. That doesn't work. I don't know what this is. There's only so many things I can do here. This should be easily brute forceable. But... I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go fucking insane. I can't do this. What is going on? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Are those pears? It's a tie. Are those pears? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm almost, I sort of get it. Also, I do want to thank you. I think you did give me a sub, but nothing came up, and I'm kind of annoyed that that also seems to be broken. So I'm sorry if it doesn't. It's not even in my activity feed. Nothing's shown up. So I apologize. I don't even know what's wrong anymore. Huh? What? It's fine, I do it for the love of the game. Okay, I just want you to know I'm thank you. I don't know! What is going on? Okay. Some of them liked it, some of them didn't. No, they love me. They love it. These things are having the time of their fucking lives. Nope, they're not. They hate this, they hate me. Everything is going so badly. Okay, they liked it. I'm just doing things at random. Why? What? Wait. Okay, they liked it, and these guys didn't. My brain's melted. I'm actually just drawing patterns. I'm just drawing stuff. Whee! Look, I'm drawing on the pad. Whee! Yay! I think your 2 brain cells need a rest. I think so too, but I can't do that just yet. Okay, they liked it. They were good with it. They're good with it. I don't No, they hate that. Curse you, Todd Howard. Well, if I hang on. I don't know how to speak anymore. I keep looking at my guy's hand and thinking it looks like a claw. Look at the ones you've solved. Well, I did this line at the top there, and then this line at the top here, the same. And this line at the end there, and there was the same. And this is mirrored in the middle. And they didn't care that I went through them. This one I have no clue why it liked that. This is kind of mirrored, but also isn't. Okay, this one mirrors here, like round there, but it's not here. And this one is gone around here and they're not there. I cannot make any definitive connection between these things. And I've solved like 6 of them. I was able to... I was able to do it by vibes a second ago and now I can't. Okay, if I just get one where they're okay with it, maybe I can figure it out a bit. Okay, they liked that. These two were okay with it, but I don't know why. That's a nothing. That works for these two. Hey, clock, it's going really bad. Hang on, I'm gonna go back over these ones just to like refresh. I don't understand the sun symbols. This one, these are all solved. I just don't know what solved it on any of these. This isn't a pattern. This isn't anything that seems to make sense. Yes, please give me a hint. Absolutely. I'm not refusing hints in this game. I want to do it faster than this. Monogamy. I've already been told the hint of that these suns work in pairs. But that doesn't... I don't know how to interpret that because I can't see what in this is being... like... In what way have I solved this that references this? This one I did 2 sides and 3 corners, and this one had none and it liked it. Your line pairs them off. I don't understand. This one was just a straight line through the middle and they liked that. Oh, you've got to group them into pairs without splitting them. So they're in the same area. These ones are in the same area. These are 2 in each area. These are 2 in each area. These are 2 in each area. So are these like that. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. What counts? It has to go all the way to the edge to preclude a pair. I think it does. No. Oh, I went over the edge of the exit. Okay, hang on. There's like a certain way to do this. You have to do 1 by 1 because otherwise you won't be able to overlap. I think. So that's 1, that's another one. No, it isn't. Now it is. Nope, that doesn't work. No, this doesn't work either. No, this also doesn't work. Have to... Okay, I don't have to cordon them from the outer edge. But I do have to use the outer edge to signify that that is a set. Fuck you! No, go back. I hate this. I hate this. Oh no, I have black dots. I don't know what they actually mean. Is it go through all of them? I think it was go through all of them. Fuck you! No. 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 Ah. No. 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 That's close. I can feel the fact that if you understand this properly, you can do it. You can solve it in your head without, like, watching the thing go around. It's just, this isn't the kind of stuff I'm generally good at. And I'm a little bit mentally exhausted by what we just did. How can I? No, because then I can't go back. That doesn't work. I cannot go. This way doesn't work at all. Because you have to go there. And then once you've done that, you're trapped. It can't be there. It can't take this route because that would cut them off from each other. And it can't be this one because that cuts off the exit. And it can't be that one because that would go by the exit. This way doesn't work because I can't get that. This doesn't work because I can't go back. Up, right, down. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Why couldn't I see it? Thank you, Supreme Mr. Bean. I don't know what it was about that one. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is tricky. Why did I do that? Did that accomplish anything? There we go, okay. If there is no actual purpose to this location or the atrocities being committed within it, I don't know what I'm going to do. That was easier than most of the other ones. No. No. Hang on. Hang on. These leaves look like frowny faces, and I understand why. I don't even have any confidence that I'm going to be able to find every schmubbins in this game. It's just too obtuse. I don't think I can do it. Okay, I have to go through there, but they're in the same one, yeah. Cut these off and they're in the same one. No, sorry, I mean cut them off like this. Now you're thinking with a witness, TM. This legitimately sucks. I'm sorry. It's not that. I don't. Well, why? Now there's white stars and. It smells like burning, like when you turn the heater on after, like, oh, I don't know. What? Soul Wasserman, are you okay? That's not how you usually type. And you put some @ symbols in at the beginning. I'm a little actually concerned. That's very out of character for you. What are the white stars for? Okay, maybe the shape doesn't matter. Maybe the shape doesn't matter and only the color matters. I'm just staring at them, blaring at me. Okay, maybe the color doesn't matter and the shape matters. Which means that these need to be in the same set. These need to be cut off. No. My eyes are glazing over. This is the same pattern as it was. This is the same shapes as the one below it. But it doesn't work. I hit text to speech while I was talking to my mother about dinner. Okay, I needed that. Soul Wasserman, thank you very much for doing the funniest thing that has happened this entire stream. You get that honor. It's a very good emote as well. Did you hear what I said? Good to know you're not having a strong. Exactly. Did you hear what I said? Because I was genuinely worried because that's not how you type. So I guess you said smell burning because it was like spell burning. And I actually thought you were making some other reference I didn't get to Wizard 101. Alright, so if the same pattern doesn't work in the next one, it means I have to swap over. So I need to cut these off. How does that not work? Oh my god. That needs to go like that. And that, no. No. These are still flashing. No, everyone hated that. Alright, that was okay except for these two. Okay, I think I've got it. I mean, I think I understand the rule, at least. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Alright, let me double check. So, white and black doesn't matter. The different colored squares need to be cut off from each other, and the stars need to be paired. That's the rule. The blocks need to be cut off. All the blocks are cut off from each other, so that doesn't matter. The stars just need to be paired. Like this. Thank you. Oh my god, no. No, please. The blocks need to be cut off from each other, and the stars need to be grouped. None of the blocks are touching, so I can ignore them. I just have to group the stars together. Just have to put the stars in groups together. What? Why didn't you like it? What was your problem? What was wrong with you? What? What's your problem? I don't get it. I don't. What? What? Huh? Fucking who? What now? But wait, is this the same? That's the same pattern. It's just got stuff in the way. So I have to find a different. What is your issue? What is the issue you're having with this? No. Oh god, no, everyone hated that. I don't understand why this worked only when I went through. Hello? No, I've actually forgotten. The stars need to be together. There is something to do with the squares that I don't understand. Stars need to be in paired groups. But the squares need something esoteric that I cannot emotionally provide. They all... Oh, they were in the same. Okay. No, what was wrong? What was wrong? What is your problem? Everyone hates this. Aw, I was excited there for a second. What about, what if I just do, what if I do that? No. What do you hate about this? I'm genuinely asking for a clue. What does this fucking guy hate about what I'm doing? Why is it just him? I don't remember what I did. Okay, it looks like the... It's not the rule of having to separate them. The rule is that green has to be in a separate block from orange. They can't be in the same block together. Okay. I'm struggling. Pair off these and separate them. What do you mean? No! Okay, they're not orange stars, they're white stars. What is... No, white star is still paired, right? That's still... We are raising the bar for our assumptions of your skill. Why? I did a lot of these by guessing. Okay, fine. No. Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought it didn't like that for some reason. Now we have black stars. So that doesn't matter. They just still have to... Yeah, it's the same. Now there's only one star? What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? You can't just show me the pairs. It doesn't have a pair. I need to pair it off with its own guy? Oh my god, how? Hey Emmy, it's been a hot second. I'm bad at this game. Hey Nate. Oh my god, is that everyone's name? Are they Pie Guys? You love this game. Oh no. No, please. You're gonna think so much less of me. I just did the bit where I went all the way around the ship and did the line all the way around the ship, and I had to do it 4 times because I was so bad. And I'm trying to figure out how... Hang on. I do that and then up the middle. Oh my god. This is so... This is tiny. Fuck you. Fuck you. No. What does that mean? What do you mean? No, I don't wanna do it. I don't. What if everyone was in love? Oh, okay. No, they hate this. Like that. No, that one hates it so much. No. No. Wait. No, wait. See, okay, what's kind of funny is that when I mentioned this to anybody, I said to my friends, what should I stream next? I got a bunch of free stuff sitting around on the Epic launcher. One of them was The Witness. The first thing pretty much anyone said was, wasn't that one kind of pretentious? And I was like, I don't know anything about it. Surely it can't be that bad. It made me really mad while playing, but looking back I can be like, oh, that was fun. As politely as possible, I don't think that's going to be my experience. I think the ship thing is going to color the entirety of my experience of this playthrough. But genuinely, what is up with the little audio recordings? Hey there, Tim Wild. What is up with the audio recordings that just lying around so you can listen? There's no music. I spent a while trying to play music off of YouTube and failing because I don't know how to do that. Because there's nothing to listen to. You're just supposed to sit here in complete silence until you come across someone who's done an audio recording of Jane Austen, who at one point happened to write in a letter that she really, really liked The Witness. Ugh. Oh my god. Nothing to distract you from the rage. I keep doing that over and over again for some reason. What if green and white could be friends? Okay, they can't. What if everyone... Shut up. I don't... I'm just doing... Hang on, I'm thinking. Hang on, I'm thinking. Don't tell me I'm so close. That doesn't help me. What if everyone got along and I made a circle? What if I went like... No. What if... What is your problem? No. Wait. No. 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 I can't cut this off while being in between them at the same time. What's wrong with me? White can go in a corner by itself like that. Oh. I'm gonna tell Five and Veg to play this. You found a Tic Tac. Congratulations. You eat that on my behalf. Guys, would you play along with me if I went to the recommended games channel and I was like, guys, I just finished The Witness. It was really actually very well done, very well presented, great puzzles. And then would you all chip in with me and be like, yeah, we had a great time. Five and Veg, you'd have a lovely time with this. I don't think I could do that to them. Do you remember when we were playing Obduction and you guys were like, we should recommend this to Veg and Five, and I said, I don't know. It was a little bit like it required a lot of brain power at times. It required a lot of focus. I'm not sure it would suit their style as streamers who enjoy joking around and going off the rails a bit. I said that about Obduction. I can't believe I ever said that. I think they need to play Obduction fucking right now, because I've now seen, you know, the extent. My Overton window for puzzle games somebody has run away down the road and we can't catch them. I think we should just suggest Obduction again. I want to see how the two of them would react when they realize, as I remember realizing, that the instructions for how to write in an alien language were not just flavor text. Right, what was I doing? Group these and then go in between all of those. No, that doesn't work. It fucking does. Okay, whatever. How? How did that work? What? I paired up the two pink ones. The sun needs to be paired with star things need to be paired with another of the same color in a group, and all the different colored squares need to be separated. Oh, you just bought Obduction! Hooray! I'm really glad. I think that thing, it had legs. It was like if this game was good. Mr. Bean, tell me about your playthrough when you get to it. Like, go to the BL Tale video games chat and talk about it so other people find out about Obduction. The more puzzle games I play, the higher my esteem of Obduction becomes. Okay. I need to group the star with this one at the bottom, but I also need to cut it off from that one. That's impossible. Is it? Isn't that impossible? Wait. They don't flash when I put that above them. Only this one. What do you mean? What do you mean? This makes no sense. Let's just go around you for no reason. What was the problem? What, you don't like this guy? Is it that guy you have a problem with? Racist ass. What? Now you don't like each other. Every other time you were fine. Hello, Neil Mew. Hello, welcome to my stream where I can't do a puzzle game. Sorry. I'm physically... There we go. No, what? Okay, so now they're fine with each other, but they weren't. I've forgotten the rule of squares. I wish I was on Giant's Deep right now. I miss Giant's Deep so much. Why are you having a problem? I'm sorry, I'm actually just drawing random patterns. It's only this one flashing. It's not two of them. Why are you flashing by yourself? This is one of those where you need to know exactly what everything does. But I don't. I don't know. I only know two rules that apply seemingly to this puzzle. I know that squares need to be kept separated from other colors, and that the stars need to be grouped with one other of their color. And that's what I believe I'm doing. Oh, I missed those ones. But I've done that. I've done... If I, like, do this... Oops. I've already fulfilled those requirements. Like that. Okay? The pink one... Yeah, I miss Gabbro, and he wasn't even my favorite. The pink one is cut off from being in the same row or column as any other color. I am gesturing with my finger. The pink one is also inside a grouping with the pink star, which satisfies what the star wants. And yet, this doesn't work. And I don't know why. I wasn't aware of there being a diagonal rule for them. It's not row column, it's group. It's group? What did I just do? How? I can't cut that off. My brain is so small. These need to be separated from each other by color, but the two pinks need to be like this. But I need to do that while also putting one in here. Yes, okay, give me a hint, please. Go ahead. Whee. The green boxes need... No, I wasn't trying to put them in the same group. I was just trying to separate them. Okay, there's only one pattern. There's only one way to do this. No, that's not it. Hang on. There's only one way to put the pinks in the same group, and it's doing that. It has to go around the edge like that. What's the tightest way to separate the greens from the rest? Uh... It has to go like that and then back around. In my defense, it is midnight. The treehouse of pain and suffering. If I can just get my head around this a bit better, I will be able to. What I need is a format. What do you call it? I've got my hands on the rule set, but I need the stacking order. I can't think of the right words. I need to in order to solve puzzles, I need to be able to put the rules into order of priority, so that I have a place to start instead of just, you know, making a guess and seeing what happens. Okay, now do the pink ones. The pink ones don't all need to be paired. Only the sun style needs to be paired with another pink one. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, okay. No, wait. No. Oh. Hang on. Did you notice something peculiar about the last puzzle? This one. Well, not really. It was easy because I just went side to side. Oh, do you mean that it had multiple exits and I noticed that to begin with and then immediately forgot and just went forward? So, oh, hang on. So can I make multiple pathways? Oh God. Oh God, help me. How far into it? How far are you into it, by the way? How many locations have you completed? There's no point in doing it now. Did I mess up? Does it not work a second time? I could have gone a different way. I don't know how many locations I've completed. I have been exploring and doing the puzzles that I was able to do and then leaving ones I wasn't sure of and then moving on. You can go back. Okay, I'll just... I wasn't even paying much attention to this one, but I didn't think this would work because I thought the pink one needed to be by itself. But it just means the stars needed to be without any other pink ones. Ah! What was up with these? Everybody hated that. I can't do this. What do you mean? Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then these two and these two. No. Every time the colors change, I forget everything I'm supposed to remember about doing anything. Through there. Let's keep those together. Let's cut those off. What was your problem? This. It doesn't like this. Okay. No, everyone hated it. What did I do before? I don't remember. Nope. I don't remember squares. I don't actually know what shape is what anymore. What is the deal with squares? I'm trying to separate them. What was the other thing? That one's not even finished anymore. They don't like other squares. I can't remember. Can't remember this. All the things that apply at once. No. No. No, you don't like each other. Oh my god. That genuinely, I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh, wait a minute. Have I been misinterpreting one of the rules this whole time? I originally thought that squares needed to have a line in between other coloured squares. Was that not true? It's that they need to be in a grouping without other colour squares. And I just assumed it was the other thing because that technically applied when I learned the rule. If that's because that's what your brain cell has said. I've been trying to do that this whole time as well as everything else. Okay, I need to have a line here. This is a lot easier now. Oh, you gotta go? Yeah, we're nearing the end of stream. Thank you for stopping in, Emmy. It's always nice to see you. I wanted maybe I'll just get to the end of this row and then we'll see where we are, but I'm gonna be raiding into my friends soon. Just in different groups. Okay, so I'm not gonna say this is the whole reason that I have been a little stuck, but I thought that you instead of it being different groups, I thought the rule was that you had to separate with a line in between colors next to each other. So I had a different idea of what the rule actually was this whole time, and because it worked, because it overlapped with the reasoning for doing the real rule, I didn't realize that it was wrong. That was why I was confused, probably, for some of these. I'm not saying it was all of them, but a few of them. See, now I understand how that worked. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to close that. In fact, I'm not closing that if I do this. In fact, can't I just do this? Right, the stars don't like that. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, I've lost it already. Oh, man. I felt like that was close. No, hang on. Hang on. No, I have to put it through here. Because I have to close this off. So I think it has to go straight forward. And I can do this. Sometimes I just try and make an interesting pattern. And I can do... No, that doesn't work. I can go like this. Is it squares don't like any other colour? Or squares don't like other squares of other colours? Everyone hated it. Squares of other colours. That was not paired with anyone by accident. That doesn't work. Hang on. I've got to go in there, I think. Yeah, because if I don't go through here the first, when I'm making the line, there's no other way to cut this off, and that needs to be cut off. If I just close that into their own thing, and then come back here... No, that doesn't work because then I can't group them. So if I group these... Whoops. No. No, because they're not grouped at all. No. No, there's 3 of them. Okay. I have to group the stars with each other because there's an even number of them. So I have to go up here, and then I either have to square off these. No, because then I can't get the others separated. So it can't be up through the middle. No, they didn't like the other white one being there. I need to cut both of this, and then I can't do that. So I think I need to pair them up with, like, this. So I need to go through the middle. Then I can go around like that. No. I need to put a line here and here to cut this off. Which means I can't use this bit, this connection. That doesn't work either. No. Okay, I can see what each thing is requiring, but not at the same time. Hang on. Feel free to give like a minor hint if anyone has one and they know what they're looking at. First move is right one. Huh. Oh, I don't need to separate it through the middle if I go like this. Or something. Or up like that. Oh. No. Hang on. I can do that. And then I can go round. No, because then the stars and the square are in the same thing. Whoops. Oh, everyone hates it. Oh, right, they're not actually grouped off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is actually like I'm mentally following it. This is really difficult. I need this to be separated from everything else. There needs to be a line here and here. If I go that way, then like that, then they aren't actually separated. If I go like this, no, if I go, no. This is, I'm following it way better than the other ones, but I genuinely cannot get my brain in gear. I know what needs to happen now. Yeah, go on. Hit me again. I think I might just be a bit tired. Oh, it is the... I was thinking that they would do that. And then if I go around like that. And then like that. Is that... Wait. No, they weren't. Okay. I think that's like almost it. No. I was trying that. Second guessing myself. I think I'm gonna finish this one and then that's the end of the stream. This is my... oh my god. Alright, it's a tie. Do you want to just tell me what your pattern was gonna be? I've had people tell me the answers to some of the other ones. I don't mind it being a collaborative effort. Just list out what your instructions would be and we'll see if it works. I did think maybe those went together, but then how do you... Can't go up. Maybe no. No, that doesn't cut off the square. Oh yeah, they hate each other, I forgot. It's a tie. You told me to go right. I did everything based on going right. Okay, there's one here and it's just got a single triangle in it. And I don't know what triangle means. I've seen triangle, but I never knew what triangle was. Look at all this unbelievably hard work we've done. Yellow, my prize. Never trust a bitch. Yellow, my favorite. I won yellow. I won a big yellow. Amazing. Well, hang on, I need to just grab. It's okay. You understand this better than I do. I was having a struggle and my brain wasn't in it anymore. No, don't worry about it, really. It's fine. I'm just gonna grab my raid and we will wind this up. Okay, my friends Veggie BL Tail are going to be streaming Scribblenauts, and they have Wes with them, and Wes's avatar is currently incredibly big. Am I on the brink? That's for you to decide. There you go. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, especially with how much of a struggle this was. I still intend to continue streaming this because I want to see if I can get to the end. I guess I want to find out what's happening. I guess I want to find out what the context is for this, but I'm not quite sure if there is any, or if this was just designed to make people want to turn their computer off. Anyway, I'll see you guys. If you want to come back and spend some time with me on Sunday, we'll have fun. We'll actually have fun, I promise. Other than that, they've gone to a real we'll be right back screen. Does anyone have a raid message that we can use? I don't know. Is there anything that I said that sums up how this stream went? Oh, what was that thing? What was it when someone said you're learning shapes? That was funny. Where is it? Where was it somebody said, this is how you learn a shape? Oh, it was so far back I don't think I can find it. Schmiblies. No, I want to use the one. I can't remember what it was. It was like... Okay, just... If you want to... The wetness. No. If you want to yell something... Okay, either one. Yell the wetness or just a bunch of shapes and colors. You can even make up your own shapes and colors. I don't mind. Go ahead. Use your imagination. It'll all be authentic to the experience. That's not how you raid. How do you raid again? /raid. There we go. Again, I really appreciate anyone who's come to watch. I will continue it next week. We'll see if we can hold out against the onslaught of shapes and colours and being bested by shapes and colours. Good night, everybody.